Come. Brooke. Brooke, come.
Adam, I can't at the moment. I'm in the middle of working.
Please.
I'll try, all right? I can't promise.
Good. Thank you.
I'll try, all right?
Good.
It's not fair to put me on the spot like this.
You're here for a visit?
Adam called me.
He's never reached out to anybody before.
Well, I wish I could tell you that I was happy about it.
What's the trouble?
Look, I don't want to do anything to hurt him, to cause any sort of a setback, especially now that he's doing so well.
But you don't want to see him.
No, I don't want to see him.
Afraid he'll get his hopes up.
Look, if he thinks that his recovery is if there's going to be a reconciliation between the two of us, I'm just very concerned because that is not going to happen.
Yeah, but you don't know. Down the line, you two could get back.
Cal, all right. There is no way that Adam and I could ever get back together, and the last thing that I want is for him to infer correctly that there is any hope.
So what are you doing here now?
I think that I should make my feelings clear to him. I think I should let him know that I am interested in his recovery, but I am not interested in a relationship now or in the future.
Is that what you intend to tell him?
Yes, if you tell me that you think he's strong enough and able to handle it.
I don't know how I can answer that question. Your visits and Adam Jr.'s, well, that's what's given him the will to get back this far.
Brooke, he stood up. And it was only for a few seconds, but it was progress.
Due primarily to you.
Look, I can't take on this responsibility.
Listen, honey, I understand how you feel, but to risk wiping out all that he's done in such a short time...
Don't you think it's worse to let him pin his hopes on something that's an impossible? It's kinder to level with him in the long run?
From your point of view, yes. From where Cal and I sit...
See, I believe in honesty, but this kind of honesty could do him a hell of a lot of damage.
Look, I don't want to hurt him. I don't.
Look, he has sweated blood, Brooke, to get from where he is now.
So you don't think that I should say anything to him?
No, I prefer you didn't. Or at least you could wait a while.
For how long?
I don't know. He's got a long way to go.
See, I think it's worse. I think it's worse. The longer I wait, the harder it's going to be when I do tell him.
Not necessarily. He might be able to take this better when he's back on his own feet.
I don't think you understand Adam very well. He doesn't trust very many people. I mean, as far as I know, he trusts two people. He trusts his brother Stuart, and he trusts me. And if I let him go on and pin his hopes on something that I know is never going to happen, I think it's going to hurt him far more deeply than if I tell him the truth now.
She has a point, Cal. He expects honesty from her, and this is not the time for her to play games with his head.
You know, if we were dealing with a strong, well man, I could agree with this. But Adam's will to totally rehabilitate himself is all that matters to me. Now, you destroy that will, you might as well slit his throat.
I'm not disturbing you, am I? I thought maybe you might be asleep.
Thanks. You coming to me.
Actually, I'm glad that you called. I wanted to talk about some things. Adam? Adam, please don't strain your... Should I get Cal to help you?
No. Show you.
I know. Cal told me that you stood with the cane. I think it's wonderful.
Wait.
I don't want you to do this, all right? You don't, it's enough. I don't want you to overdo it. You don't have to do this. Adam, you... You're tired. I'm going to let you rest. I'm very pleased and I'm very impressed with the progress that you've made.
Come back. Come back.
Good night.
Good night.
How'd it go?
I didn't say anything. He's just worked so hard and he's come so far. I didn't have the heart to do it.
So you're going to be going back?
I said I would.
Thanks.
You know, he took a step. I mean, he stood up by himself and he actually took a step.
You think that's something? You wait till you see the progress he's going to make now.
I just wanted him to do it for himself.
And so do we. But he has to know that you support him.
He has my support, Cal.
Hey, I got a great idea. I'm just about off duty. I think I should take you two lovely ladies out to dinner.
You know what? That's very nice of you. I have some work to do. I'm racing a deadline. But thank you anyway.
Okay, rain check, right?
Okay.
Doctor, I happen to know you worked all through your dinner, so you've got to be stopped.
Oh, listen, I won't be able to make it either. I have to get home. Things to do.
Well, rain check. Not my day.
Things to do?
Yes, things.
Things that couldn't wait? What's the matter with you? He's obviously interested in you.
Well, now, what do you mean, obviously?
I mean, can't you tell? You're not blind.
Well, we are colleagues. That's all.
But so what? He's nice. He's good looking. I made that excuse so the two of you could... Oh, well. I'm really sounding like my aunt, aren't I?
It's just too soon. And so I have to return this file.
Too soon? Angie.
I am not ready to date right now.
Was this about Cliff?
I rushed into that relationship much too quickly. I wanted someone to love. I wanted someone to love me. But I haven't finished grieving. I still need a lot more time to get over Jesse.
I know, but to keep yourself isolated, to not even have a
Well, you know, it
friendship?
really wouldn't be fair. Any more than it was fair to Cliff. I was a part of the reason why we would never have worked out anyway. Nina was the catalyst, yes, but I realize now that I hadn't let go of Jesse. And I would have just been comparing Cliff to him. It seems like I compare everyone to Jesse. And until I can release that, reconcile it, then I just think it's best just to keep things free and easy.
It's true. You're right.
So does this mean that you will stop trying to fix me up?
Oh, I feel like I'm in a similar situation.
With Adam?
I mean, you know, I can try and deny it, but I am still affected by him, and he is still affected by me. It's like it's like we're tied together, and there doesn't seem to be any way to undo the knot.